our spiritual Father, to whom all holy praise are forever due, and in the name of our spiritual mother, Mary of the Book, Moses in the person of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Almighty Allah's last and greatest messenger, John the Baptist. May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him. I'd like to greet you with the greeting words of peace in the Arabic language of As-salamu alaykum. My subject for today is the covenant of Abraham. But before I go into the covenant of Abraham, let me explain to you a little about the two gods. There are two gods in this earth. One God is the God of righteousness, and the other God, he's the God of unrighteousness. Where do you find a knowledge of these two gods at? Well, if you look in the Holy Quran, 22nd chapter, 6th verse, it reads, that is because Allah, He is the truth. So the Holy Quran, 22nd chapter, 6th verse, tells you that man is the truth. Because it reads, that is because Allah, He. That word He means man. That is because Allah, man, then it reads, is the truth. So the Holy Quran say there's a truthful man. What truthful man are we talking about, and who is he? The truthful man is the Asiatic black man. He is the maker, he's the creator, he's the owner, he's the cream of the planet Earth and God of the universe. That man refers to you and I. We are Asiatic black men. That is our forefather. Now let me examine a little bit about the unrighteous God. If you look into the Bible and you look at St. John 8 chapter 44th verse, you'll find a conversation that's taking place between Jesus and the Jews of his time. And Jesus of 2,000 years ago, he's disagreeing with the Jews of his time concerning who their father was and who his father was. There, the Jews, they're claiming descendancy from Abraham, and there Jesus disagreed. Jesus tells them that I do the works of my father, and you do the works that you sing with your father. But in that 8th chapter 44th verse, he tells the Jews of his time, he says that ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your fathers you would do, because he was a liar and a murderer in the beginning, and he abode not in the truth. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So, what Jesus was telling them, that their father was a liar and they descended from the devil. Because he said that they were of their father, the devil. Now, what devil is they talking about? He said, ye are of your father, the devil. That he abode not in the truth in the beginning. He didn't live by the truth. Where do we find him? We find him there in the beginning, in Genesis. In Genesis, after God had made Adam, Adam had two sons, one Cain and Abel. And Cain tricked his brother Abel out into the field, and he murdered Abel. And when God came in Cain's presence, he asked Cain, where is your brother? Cain lied to God. He said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Now, I'm not going to tell you where to read it at, because I already told you that you could find it there in the books of Genesis. Just start where it reads, in the beginning. And read in Genesis, you will find that story being told. So, that's who Jesus of 2,000 years was referring to when he spoke of a devil. He said, ye are of your father the devil. So all those people or who, whatever people